intersect, we have the origin. Alright, and then we have 4 quadrants. And starting in the upper right hand corner is the first quadrant, and then we move counterclockwise to the second, the third, and the fourth. In the first quadrant, we're going to find out that we always have positive coordinates, and then in the other ones we run into some negative coordinates, and a combination of both. So we'll look at some different examples there. Alright, we can put an ordered pair on a coordinate grid or a coordinate system in the form of xy. And that's written right up here. So we always move in the x direction first, which is the horizontal direction, and then we move in the vertical direction. So on the y-axis, this is the positive direction. Down here is the negative direction. And on the x-axis, the positive direction is on the right, and the negative is on the left. All right, so we're going to practice just putting a couple coordinates on this grid, and that'll pretty much be it. Looking at letter A, we have the point 1, 3. So we're always going to move in the x direction first. 1 is positive, so we're going to move 1 to the right. We always start at the origin. So 1 to the right, and then we're going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's that point right there. Right? So that's A. Yep. Looking at letter B, -2, +2. So in the x direction, we're going to go back 2 from the origin and then up 2. So this is point B. And it's just important that we don't mix up our negatives and positives in which directions we want to go here. Letter C, -4, -5. We're going to go back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, now 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's point C. Alright. You can see we're getting into all these different quadrants now. And then letter D, over 1, down 2. Right there. Over 1, down 2. Okay, so if you ever have coordinates in the first quadrant, they're always, it's going to be a positive, positive. If you have a coordinate in the second quadrant, it's going to be a negative, positive. You're going to go to the left first and then up. If you're in the third quadrant, it's going to be negative, negative, because you go back and then you go down. And if you have something in the fourth quadrant, you're going to go positive, then negative, to the right, and then you're going to go down. All right, so this is just a basic review of the coordinate system. We'll use this stuff to bring us into the intro to functions, because just knowing this information, we'll be able to graph linear equations and things like that. So just a